What's up, America? It's your girl bringing you some news you can use. We are live at the number one internet radio station, intellectualradio.com, which is an iHeart radio station. We have a great show for you. It's going to be fun and enlightening. So please do me a favor and please share the broadcast. We got some amazing nuggets that we're going to be dropping. I'm going to be learning. You're going to be learning. We're going to be all learning together. So in this intellectual dialogue hour, I'm going to be sharing information, giving introspection, and providing some inspiration, which we all desperately need. So my goal today is to inform, educate, entertain, and inspire. So thank you for tuning in to another episode of intellectualradio.com and Making Waves with Miss Darcy. So today we're going to talk about how do you make time for everything that you want to do? And I'm juggling several hats and just taking on another hat, another stream of income. I'm getting ready to start actually this weekend. I'm going to be telling you guys about that. And I'm super excited to share. You know, my show is about 7 streams of income. The Bible speaks of 8. And so my goal is to help you, me, myself, and I get there, because we can't wait for anyone else to take us there. We have to do it on our own. And everybody has a different journey and a different path. And so whatever that path is, my goal is to help you with your branding, with your marketing, with your advertising, with transitioning from corporate America into being your own boss or being an entrepreneur, to scale and to innovate and to have a drive and change your mindset so that you can achieve whatever goal that you want to achieve every single month, every single week. And today it's a new month. So I said today, let's be fearless in February. Let's be fearless. Let's just explore all opportunities, all roads, all destinations. And I believe that me and you together, we can make this happen. But it's going to take some work. It's not going to happen overnight. But I think if we follow certain things, we can make it happen. And so today I want to talk about the best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. And so I want to talk about how to make time for everything that we want to do and still enjoy life, right? In this pandemic. And then at the bottom of the hour, I want to talk about how to stop procrastinating by doing absolutely nothing. And a lot of us will get up, sit on the side of the bed, go in the kitchen, fix some breakfast, and just sit there. And our mind just wander and we daydream, and we look up, it's an hour or 2 hours later. Or we on Facebook, we want to see what's going on, see what's in our feed, see what's been posted. And we look up and an hour or 2 is gone. And we really have to take control of time management, because time waits for no one. And so that's what we're going to be talking about. Those are the 2 topics. So I hope that they will help and benefit you along your journey, your entrepreneur journey, or your well, I lost my train of thought. Your entrepreneur journey, or in the corporate America. A lot of people are working from home. They're sheltered in place. And so this is a time to bring out that new skill, that new talent, that new drive, whatever it is that you've been thinking about doing. It's time to memoirs or write your new book and all of that. It's time to get it done right now. We have more time now than we probably will ever have in life. And if you keep waiting for the next time or the right time, you're going to look up and you're going to be 70, 80 years old, and it will be the right time, but the right time for you to enjoy life and sit back, because you're going to be doing all this other stuff. But you never know. My condolences go out to an epic who set the scale so high, right? I keep losing my train of thought. What's the lady name that just passed? Oh my goodness. She was 96 years old. What's her name? Super producer. The just passed. Cicely Tyson. Cicely Tyson set a bar so high. I'm going to keep aiming for that bar. This lady lived her life to the fullest, 96 years, and then wrote her memoirs, still doing interviews the week before she passed. She set the scale. She is phenomenal. She is the epic person that we as women, as sisters, as divas, as queens should admire and should strive for her excellence, how she did it, what she did, how she got it done, and how she set that trail. She's a trailblazer. And so my condolences go out to her and her family, because I think she is actually amazing. And so we're going to talk about that and a little bit more. And of course, you know, we gave away one gift card to Ethel last week, and I'm so excited she won. We still have another one here in the studio that I want to give away today with the phrase that pays, and I'll be giving that to you shortly in the number to call in, because starting next week, we're going to have a wheel and the prizes are going to be phenomenal. And I'm super excited. And tomorrow night is my anniversary show. I'm going to be streaming it live with some of my former co-hosts. And we're going to be playing a game live on air. And you all have got to join this. This will be something for good entertainment tomorrow night. So this is after dinner, after you help the kids with the homework, whatever, 9 p.m. We're going to post it. I would love to have you guys be a part of that anniversary, celebrating here for intellectualradio.com. And I'm still here, right? Now, I don't have no gray hair. Super producer probably got some, because I'm probably sure I worked his nerves over the years, but it's okay. It's okay. So before we get started, we have a commercial. We're going to come right back. We're going to get right into our conversation on how to make time for everything we want. Today's intro show was sponsored by no other than Krispy Kreme. Their goal is to make the most awesome donuts on the planet every single day. They're very addictive. Hopefully there's a location near you. They have one at 110 South Manheim in Hillside, 17815 South Harrison Street in Homewood, 9150 Southwestern Avenue in Evergreen Park, and then Block 37, which is at 108 North State Street. Now, I do want to share this with you. You know, I'm all about quotes. If you have a favorite quote that you use and that it means something to you and you want to share it, please give me a call here at the studio. But today's reminders for today is being fearless in February. We want to be kind. We want to be grateful. We want to listen to our own intuition. We want to be productive but calm. We want to trust the timing of our lives and let go of whatever you cannot control. Those of the 6 reminders I want to share with you all today. And from now on, for the rest of the day, I want you to think that way, walk that way, talk that way, and practice saying those things. I think quotes will help us in our life, in our daily life, because we only get one chance. And if we do it right, that's all we need. And so you're tuned in to intellectualradio.com, which is an iHeart radio station. So we're going to go up to a break. We're going to come back. We got some guest co-hosts in the studio, in the stream. I'm going to share them with you, what they have to say. So intellectualradio.com, which is an iHeart radio station, back in a moment. Please share the broadcast.
Hi, my name is Listen to Making Waves with Miss Darcy on IR and iHeart radio station, Tuesday and Thursday, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. We love you, Miss Darcy.
Hey, this is Lenny Williams, and I enjoy listening to intellectualradio.com and Making Waves with Miss Darcy.
Are bill collectors calling you? Are you afraid to answer the phone? Afraid of lawsuits, garnishments, losing your apartment, house, or car? Then call us for your debt relief options. I'm attorney Peter Francis Geraci. Chapter 7 or 13 can relieve the debt pressure. Call us now for a free phone mini consultation or log on to infotapes.com. We're the law firm you trust to get you out of debt. 1-800-401-4010.
Good morning, what can I get for you? A medium hot coffee, cream and 2 sugar, please. Medium hot coffee, cream, 2 sugar, sounds good.
At Dunkin', we make your coffee just the way you like it. If not, we'll make it again, on the spot. That's the DD commitment America runs on Dunkin'.
Good morning, what can I get for you? A medium hot coffee, cream and 2 sugar, please. Medium hot coffee, cream, 2 sugar, sounds good.
At Dunkin', we make your coffee just the way you like it. If not, we'll make it again, on the spot. That's the DD commitment America runs on Dunkin'. It's a new year and the first anniversary of our revolutionary acne treatment. To celebrate, we have an amazing new offer for you. Order Proactive Plus, and for a special limited time, you'll pay just $19.95. Imagine yourself with skin so clear and beautiful, you feel confident to go after all the things you want. Make it happen today with Proactive Plus.
That's a huge difference. Look at that. Proactive Plus makes me feel amazingly beautiful.
Proactive Plus is dermatologist developed to help seek out and fix problem areas on your skin. And it's proven to work 4 times faster than the leading prescription.
This product is doing it. I started seeing results with Proactive Plus within the first week.
Now's the best time ever to order because we're offering extra savings to first-time customers. Call 1-800-773-5681 to get our 3-step system plus free gifts and free shipping. All just $19.95.
I use Proactive Plus every day. Like, I literally use this stuff.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, my name is Darcy I'm the host of Making Waves with Miss Darcy. We broadcast live right here, intellectualradio.com, every Tuesday and Thursday, starting at 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. Hello, Katie Lowe. She says, how to stop her procrastinating from doing absolutely nothing. Love it. Thank you for tuning in, Katie Lowe. She has a show here, Rhythm Flow Radio, at 4:45 every Tuesday. She'll follow me. So if you guys have not checked out her show, please do so. Thank you. So today, if today is your birthday, because my birthday is coming up, if today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. May you have all the joy your heart can hold, all the smiles a day can bring, all the blessings a life can unfold. May you get the world's best in everything your heart desires. Wishing you a happy birthday from Making Waves with Miss Darcy and crew. If it's your anniversary, I wish you a great anniversary, another 10, 15, 20, 30 years. Remember, sacrifice precedes any success that we have. Success does not happen overnight. It's a lot of work. And if you wait till you're ready, you'll be waiting for the rest of your life. There is no such thing as the right time. We have to take a leap of faith and just jump right into it. Now, I want to let you guys know I'm on a new journey. So starting this Saturday, which is this Saturday, you know what date that is. So this Saturday, I am going to be having homemade tea cakes. Homemade tea cakes. And they are going to be available for purchase. Homemade tea cakes. I made some twice and they turned out really, really nice. The first one was a little, cannot cook them too long, but other than that, they turned out really good. So I'm going to be having them for purchase, for sale. They're my grandma's recipe and I love them. I'm going to also have ice cream. I have vanilla and strawberry that I gave out samples last week and they turned out really well. So this Saturday, I will have the following 4 flavors. Vanilla, homemade ice cream, vanilla, banana, caramel. There's another one. Oh, vanilla, banana, caramel. Got the 4th one. Vanilla, banana, caramel, and strawberry. So vanilla, strawberry, banana, and caramel will be available in small and large starting this Saturday. So if you're interested, I will post the link and you can let me know if you're interested. I want to share that with you. Now, if you have not tried D-Flat Tommy Water, we have a promo going on. You can go. We have a customer appreciation going this month. If you have not tried D-Flat Tommy Water, please go to dflattommywater.com and check it out. We also have free samples. I'm going to be giving away a 6-pack tomorrow. Matter of fact, it may be 2 6-packs tomorrow on my anniversary show. So make sure you tune in. I'll be giving away some free 6-packs. So make sure you tune in. Hello to my dear friend, Sharon Henderson. She says, good information. How you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Hello to Tony Murdoch Gardner. Hey, Tony, Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year, beautiful lady. Thank you so much. Oh my God, it's good to hear from you. Thank you for tuning in. So we're going to go right into our topic. You know, everybody needs funding. Everybody needs finances. They're arguing over whether they should give us $600, $1,400, $2,000. That could go on for another month or two. We're already another month. We haven't heard anything except they're not agreeing. My heart and soul goes out to parents who have children in school, trying to decide if it's safe for their children to go back into public schools. They're saying the public schools are safe. The teachers are saying they're not. But you have to know that at the end of the day, having the schools open is all about getting paid. When the schools are open, they get paid per child. So we have to keep that in mind. And then they want the parents to sign a document that says if their child contacts or contracts the coronavirus while they're on the property, they cannot sue Chicago Public Schools. Now, I wouldn't sign that, because if my child go and get it, you know I'm calling me an attorney. That's just what it is. I ain't gonna even sugarcoat that. But I hope that they come to some type of resolution, because a lot of kids are failing. They're failing and they're falling behind because of this pandemic. So I put it in God's hands, and He has the answer for this. And I hope that the answer comes sooner than later. But how do we as individuals make time for everything we want? How can we make time for everything we want to do? If you anything like me, you got this huge list of these things you want to do, and then finding the time in your busy, hectic schedule is pretty difficult. But it really doesn't have to be that way. And so that was my goal for this year, is to be more mindful of how I'm spending my time, because we all have the same 24 hours a day. And do you ever sit and wonder how someone gets so much done before 12 o'clock, and you say, how did they do that? Well, we don't know what time they got up. We don't know, how much preparation they did the night before. So if we are mindful of our time, because it waits for no one, here are some things that I have put in my resolve to do this year, right? To make sure that my life is more simplified, I'm getting more rest, and I can make sure that I'm not rushed, I'm not overwhelmed trying to get all this stuff done. So the first thing, and I know we all can attest to this, we all have this every single day, well, most of us, is we want to cut down on distraction time. Sometimes we can feel like our schedule is full, but we wasting a lot of time with being distraction, whether it's on the phone with our girlfriend, whether it's watching a soap opera, whether it's watching a favorite show on TV, whether we're strolling through social media and we look up, we could be on Instagram, and then we go to YouTube, and then we go to Facebook, and then we check out some blogs, and then we look up, and half the morning or half the afternoon is gone. So we have to prioritize what we want to do. 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there. It all adds up. And so then you've got nothing done. The PPA, I'm reminding you guys, product producing activities. My schedule is set up for product producing activities. And so if you have to cut down on certain things, maybe do social media at night, maybe do social media while you're having your lunch or while you're having your breakfast. But you can't just do social media all day if you have a business, or even if you have a family, because it's not going to be leveled. Some things you're going to have to just stop doing. You might have to leave your cell phone or your tablet in another room so you can get things done. For me, when I'm doing water, I'm packing water, I have jazz on, but my phone is on silent, so that if anybody calls, they have to wait till I'm finished what I'm doing, and then I'll check the messages. If you are early riser, you want to wake up before time, get your blog done, answer your emails, check your text messages. You want to do all that early in the morning or late at night when there's no distraction or when it's quiet in the house. But to do that, you may have to leave that phone in another room, because our phones are distractions. I stop going to bed with my phone unless I don't have to be up early. Then another thing we want to do is we want to stop multitasking. That is me. I am the queen of multitasking. But sometimes it can be overwhelming. We have to find out what's the most important thing we need to do, or the undesirable thing we need to do, and just get that done and get it out the way first thing. Stop wasting time, divide up the attention, figure out what needs to be done, and label it 1, 2, 3, 4 priority, and get it done, and eliminate all the distractions. It sounds like a no-brainer, but it's easier said than done. But the more you do it, the easier it becomes. And then people, even your friends, family, girlfriends, guy friends, they understand that from 10 to 12, don't call me. From 12 to 1, don't call me. I'm doing my show. From this time, like Saturday, me and Elliot was out delivering water and homemade ice cream and tea cakes. We left at 12. We didn't get home till 5 because of the weather. But we got it all done without distraction. So you have to find a way as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, whatever you're doing, whatever it is, if you're an author, if you're a comedian, if you're a podcaster, whatever you're doing, you have to set priorities to make sure you're getting things done. You can't just get on air like today, I can't just get on air and just say, I'm just going to wing it. I ain't going to have, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I'm just going to be all over the place. You can't do that. I mean, people have done it, but I would be like, I can't do this. It would be no way I could do that. So I'm going to give you an example. Let's say you driving and you listen to educational podcasts. When you're on the train, you read a couple of chapters from a book, right? So then that's your downtime. So you're able to do that. But we have to create these things, which I call non-negotiables. To make time for everything that you want, you have to decide what's non-negotiable. So there is tasks that I have to do. I have to get the water out. I have to make sure everything is packed inside the box. I have to make sure all the labels are on. Just like parents for their tasks for their young kids, they have to make sure they have lunch if they're packing a lunch. Make sure they got clean clothes. Make sure they have a hat, scarf, and glove. It's wintertime. They got boots. Make sure their clothes are properly clean. Make sure that everything they need in their backpack is ready to go. These are all tasks that have to be done prior to the day before or early in the morning. You can't get up and say, I'm going to do all of this stuff because it's going to go awry. Something's not going to work out. So make you a list of your non-negotiables and your priority, and then intertwine them. You know, your non-negotiables are you got to go to work because you got to have a place to live. You got to have food on the table and place to sleep. You know, you have to allow time to commute to work because if it's raining or snowing, you have to allow extra time for that. If you're cooking, you have to prepare everything you need for that meal. Otherwise, you'll be going to the store 3 or 4 times. Today, I'm cooking ribeyes. So they are right now in a plastic bag that's sealed, that's marinating with some sauce and the seasoning. So when I get home, I've already cut up my bell pepper, my onion. I cut up my mushroom. I've made my gravy. I'm going to make the rice, and then I'm going to have some either cream style corn or kernel corn. I'm not sure which, but everything is out. So when I go in the house, take my coat off, wash my hands, I got the pots out, I got everything prepared so that I'm not trying to figure out, oh, I don't have this, oh, I don't have this. So I had already decided that 2 days this week, I'm going to cook dinner. So for those 2 days, I make sure I got everything to go with each meal. Otherwise, you're wasting time going to the store. You got to drive there. You got to find a park. You got to get out the car. Then you get home and let's say you don't have bell pepper, you don't have onion, or you don't have flour to make the homemade gravy. So then you got to either make something else or go back to the store. But planning ahead of time changes all of that, right? And then you got to make sure your house is clean. You know, I knew we were going to be gone all day Saturday with orders and delivery. So Thursday and Friday, I started my washing. I made sure the house was clean. I mopped the floors. I even waxed all the floors. They're shining just like somebody came in and did them. And then I made sure Elliot had enough work clothes for 3 weeks, not 1 week, for 3 weeks. So I don't have to revisit that again until next week. So I want to always be 2 weeks ahead. So you have to figure out each household is different. You have to figure out, especially if you have small kids and you're still working a 9 to 5. Priority is already set. You just have to take action, right? So after you have wrote this non-negotiable and priority list, you got to think about all the things that you really want to do in life. If you want to travel, if you want to write a book, if you want to start a business, if you want to start baking and cooking, if you want to start crocheting. But don't hold yourself back because you're overwhelmed because you didn't prioritize your list. Things are different now. Our life will never be the same. What we used to have in life is totally different now. And this is the new norm. And so we have to adjust to it. And this is not going to be temporary. This is going to be a couple of years. So I've heard people say that they on the list to get the vaccine and they're not going to get it until October. And these are seniors and they're not going to get it till October, November. But I'm okay. I can wait till like 2022, maybe. Till they get all the kinks out. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Everybody has to decide what works for them, right? But once they get it out, then I will make sure that I take the necessary steps to do that. But in the meantime, I'm going to be doubling up on my mask. I've even bought me the shield. So now I wear my shield over the mask as a double protection because people get sick in the wintertime with coughs and colds. And I got to make sure that I'm covered and that I'm safe, right? Then you want to make sure you allow time for your family. Like on weekends, we usually do movie night. We usually watch 2 movies. Everybody get their snacks, get their blankets, and we usually have movie night. So I hadn't seen my grandbaby in a while, and she's getting ready to be 16 this year, which I cannot believe. So she came and spent the weekend with me because she's working, so I don't get to see her as much. So we had movie night, and I had such an amazing time just catching up with her on life. I talked to her on the phone, but it's nothing like seeing her in person and listening to her growing up problems or her issues and just sharing with her. And I just love it. I kind of miss my grandparents. I wish my grandparents were alive. So if you have parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, cherish the time that you have now. If you have a grudge or something somebody did to you and it's years ago or recently, squash it. Make amends because life is too short. It's just too short. And you never know. Things happen so quickly. So make you a list of things that you want to do, like your wish list. If you want to work out, if you want to start journaling, if you want to start a blog, you want to start a radio show, you want to start a podcast, you want to start crocheting, you want to start knitting, you want to start sewing, whatever it is that you want to do, this is the time to do it, people. Stop making excuses saying, if I woulda, coulda, shoulda, when this happened, when I get my next stimulus check, I'm going to do this. Stop waiting. Create your stimulus check. Create it, because they're trying to find ways not to give us a stimulus check, right? So create it. Create it. Oh my goodness, Cheryl Lane. Oh my God. Hi, Cheryl. Oh my God. Happy New Year, sweetie. Oh, I haven't. Oh my goodness. Hi, Cheryl. I've been calling you. Yes. Oh my goodness. It's good to see you, Cheryl. Oh my goodness, girl, you about to make me cry out here. I'm so glad to see you. We have to catch up. Hello to Melissa Price. Yes. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I couldn't think of it. Yes, Melissa, you are absolutely 110% correct. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And that's something we don't want to do. And here's another one. If you're doing the same thing over and over again and you're getting the same results, that's called insanity. That's called insanity. Do me a favor, check your bank account. If your bank account looked the same way it did last year this time, you got to do something different. Get out of your comfort zone and do something different. Yes, Katie, I was talking about Cicely Tyson. Thank you very much for sharing that with me. So we have to, it's up to us. It's up to me and you. Nobody can stop us but us. It don't matter if I was raised in a project, which I wasn't. It don't matter if I just had a mother, which I didn't. I had both parents. But it doesn't matter if you had both parents, one parent, if you were left, if you were abandoned, if you were adopted. All the opportunities are still there. You just may have to work even harder for what you want. But it's attainable. I know people who were homeless and they made it to Harvard. They got a full ride. So what I'm saying to you, excuses, you can't bring me no excuse, because I have migraine so bad that I feel like my skull is coming apart on fire. And I still be trying to do my show. I still be trying to get my orders out. I still be trying to coach people. So what I'm saying to you, the sky is not the limit. Stop making excuses for things that you want to do. Get up off your butt and do it. Nobody's fault, nobody's excuse but yours. If you want to be happy, you got to, happiness starts with you. You have to make yourself happy first before you can be with someone to show them what to do to make you happy. Because if you don't know what makes you happy, how in the heck somebody else gonna know how to make you happy? Come on, people, let's get real. Can we talk? Do I need to close the door? Can we talk? So let's create this routine. First, you want to start with a morning routine. If you set your alarm and you know you're gonna hit the snooze button 4 times, then don't put your phone by the nightstand or the alarm by. Put it on the dresser, on the chest, in another room where you have to physically get up out your bed and turn it off, right? And whatever time you wake up through the week, this is what I'm working on this year. I try to wake up at the exact same time, like a schedule. And then you want to be consistent with that. You want to be dedicated, determined, and disciplined. Because then automatically you won't even need an alarm clock. You're just going to wake up on your own. The last 2 days, I just woke up. Even though it was the weekend, I still woke up. So what I'm saying is your mind, you have to train your brain, your mindset to do what to do. You have to do that. Then daytime, in the middle of the day, there's things you might want to do that you might have distractions. So you may have a personal schedule, a business schedule. You want to block out time for your work if you're an entrepreneur. Even if you working as a career, as a 9 to 5, you still have things that you may have to do at home because you're working from home. You have to have a space where you can dedicate that time to do what you need to do, where there's a quiet time. apart from lunch. You know, you might want to exercise. You might want to hula hoop. It's time to get back into hula hoop. I will be going live today doing hula hooping. You might want to go for a run. If you don't want to go outside and it's too cold, go up and down your steps, walk up and down your driveway. You can go up and down your back steps. If you don't want to sign up for a health club, there's still alternatives to get some form of exercise in. And I encourage each and every one of you all to get some form of exercise in. It's good for your body. You need to do it. Otherwise, that arthritis gonna sink in, and you definitely don't want that. And then in the evening, you like winding down. You've got everything done. You accomplished. You're more relaxed. Maybe you might want to read a book. Maybe you might want to journal. I usually journal in the evening. That works best for me. You might want to journal in the morning or the next day, whatever works for you. And then you have your downtime. You might want to watch a movie. You might want to do a line dance. And yesterday I did 2 line dances. That was my exercise for the day. So you have to figure out, how does your schedule, what's your ideal week schedule, right? And make sure that you are including PPA, which is product producing, PPMA, product producing money activities. So make sure that when you're making schedules or phone calls, that you're scheduling them with your business, your product, or your service in mind. Your schedule may not look like Darcy's schedule, and vice versa. My schedule may not look like Cheryl's schedule. Cheryl's schedule may not look like Melissa's schedule. Melissa's schedule may not look like Katie's schedule. Katie's schedule may not look like Tony's schedule. So everybody has to get in where they fit in and do what works for you. Remember, what works for you may not necessarily work for someone else. There's different strokes for different folks. But at the end of the day, remember, you are in control of your schedule. And Martin Luther King said it best: injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. So I do know this is Black History Month. I did post 2 things, one from an African American man and an African American woman, what they discovered, when they discovered. And so I want to try to salute African Americans for Black History Month. But for me, Black History Month is not just in the month of February. I'm Black every day, 365 days. It starts January 1, end December 31st, and start all over. So I'm going to take a move. I'm going to take a break and come back. Please share the broadcast. We're going to do a recap, and then we're going to be getting ready to close out. The phrase that pays to win this final gift card before we come out with some more prizes and another game. The phrase that pays: your life skills is your message to the world. Make sure it's inspiring. Again, your life skills is your message to the world. Make sure it's inspiring. The number you want to call is 708-223-8953. Again, 708-223-8953. Up next, put your seatbelt on. How to stop procrastinating by doing absolutely nothing. You're tuned in to intellectualradio.com, which is an iHeart radio station. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a moment. Call the number.
American Express for travel and entertainment worldwide. Just show them this, the American Express. And someday, I may even use it on the new Pizza Bombs.
American Express's timeless safety and security are available on Apple Pay. The next evolution of membership is here.
These 100% beef burgers are stacked with bacon, sweet bourbon sauce, and apparently my mom's favorite, spicy sriracha sauce. Eat it. Don't eat it, Mom.
Denny's Big Burger Bash, with burgers starting at $6.99. Denny's, welcome to America's Diner.
It's 2 for $5, coming at you live.
Hey, sir, welcome to Burger King. How are you?
See what you know. No pressure, all of America's watching.
Original chicken sandwich.
Hey, at the foul.
How you gonna lose when you mix and match?
Mix and match 2 large premium sandwiches for $5, only at Burger King.
Are bill collectors calling you? Are you afraid to answer the phone? Afraid of lawsuits, garnishments, losing your apartment, house, or car? Then call us for your debt relief options. I'm attorney Peter Francis Geraci. Chapter 7 or 13 can relieve the debt pressure. Call us now for a free phone mini consultation or log on to infotapes.com. We're the law firm you trust to get you out of debt. 1-800-401-4010.
Good morning, what can I get for you? Okay, medium hot coffee, cream and 2 sugars, please. Medium hot coffee, cream, 2 sugar, sounds good.
At Dunkin', we make your coffee just the way you like it. If not, we'll make it again on the spot. That's the DD commitment America runs on Dunkin'.
Good morning, what can I get for you? Okay, medium hot coffee, cream and 2 sugars, please. Medium hot coffee, cream, 2 sugar, sounds good.
At Dunkin', we make your coffee just the way you like it. If not, we'll make it again on the spot. That's the DD commitment America runs on Dunkin'. It's a new year and the first anniversary of our revolutionary acne treatment. To celebrate, we have an amazing new offer for you. Order Proactive Plus, and for a special limited time, you'll pay just $19.95. Imagine yourself with skin so clear and beautiful, you feel confident to go after all the things you want. Make it happen today with Proactive Plus.
That's a huge difference. Look at that. Proactive Plus makes me feel amazingly beautiful.
Proactive Plus is dermatologist developed to help seek out and fix problem areas on your skin. And it's proven to work 4 times faster than the leading prescription.
This product is doing it. I started seeing results with Proactive Plus within the first week.
Now's the best time ever to order because we're offering extra savings to first-time customers. Call 1-800-773-5681 to get our free step system plus free gifts and free shipping. All just $19.95.
I use Proactive Plus every day. Like, I literally use this stuff.
Welcome back. If you're just not tuning in, yes, sure, we do have to catch up. I got to make sure to inbox me your number on Facebook Messenger, or inbox me your number. You should still have my number. It's still the same. Inbox me, because I have been calling, leaving messages, and it may be for the wrong number. So please do that for me. I have refused to go home with this gift card. You all have about 12 minutes. So I need someone to call me with that phrase that pays. 708-223-8953. Again, 708-223-8953. I have this Walmart gift card that I need to give someone and bless them with it. If you can call me with the phrase that pays. Again, your life skills is your message to the world. Make sure it's inspiring. Please call 708-223-8953 and win that Walmart gift card today. The phrase that pays. Now, the final thing I want to talk about is how to stop procrastinating by doing nothing. Now, we know procrastination, everybody have to deal with it in today's society. It's like it just creeps up on you. As my mentor used to joke that the house is never as clean as it is during the exam week. So when they're supposed to grade our work, they choose to clean their house instead. Imagine how many more results would you have gotten so far if you did not procrastinate in life. Every year we say we're not going to do this, we're not going to do that. But procrastination sneaks up on everyone. It's like it's invisible, but it's there. And I know I'm guilty of procrastination all the time. But now I've been working on it and been more mindful of it, getting better at being better every single day. I'd rather go into an organized kitchen, an organized cabinet, organized office, then all these piles and trying to dig out or drag out what I need. And so it just makes more sense, decently and in order. And so my advice today is to just be counterproductive. Make sure that everything you want to do, you write it out. Sometimes you might not be able to, but just it works better. It just, when you have everything in order, you have everything organized, you can think better, your mindset is not cluttered, and you can just do things the right way. And so my advice would be take 20 minutes, get everything together for the next day. If you can do it for the whole week, that would be even more amazing. Sometimes we just sit in a space idle, whether it's in your car, in a certain room of the house for 20 minutes, and we do absolutely nothing. But sitting still will prevent us from engaging in things that we need to do. Wash the dishes, clean the house, wash a load of clothes, cook dinner. If we're in school, do our homework, browsing social media, eating snacks, eating sweets. And then once you think about what you did, you'd be like, now why did I waste time doing that? So sometimes it's hard to change our mindset to just get pumped up and just dive right in and do the things that we need to do. Some days we can just get up and do everything on our list, and then some days we just procrastinate and we make excuses, and then it carries into the next day. But we have to also, we can't be so hard on ourselves. We have to remember that we all are imperfect creatures and that we're going to make mistakes. We just want to try not to make the same mistakes over and over again. We want to be productive, not unproductive. We want to make sure that we're heading somewhere, that our goals and everything is all inclined and lined up for what we want to achieve. So, and we need goals. Some people don't have goals. I don't even know how I would be able to function if I didn't have a goal. I have goals, and then my goals is to accomplish those goals. Studies show a little bit of motivation or pressure will help us perform better, but you don't want to be under pressure all the time. Imagine being asked to throw a basketball into a net, and if someone said they'll give you $1 each time that ball ends up in that net, you're going to do everything in your power. You're going to be focused. You're going to be concentrating. You ain't going to want to talk to nobody. Your eyes going to be on that ball and getting that ball in the net. So imagine instead of $1, they say, I'm going to give you $5 for each ball that you get in that net in the next 30 minutes. Oh, you're going to be trying to do the darn thing. So it's the same thing with our goals and our schedule. We want to perform better every day. We want to work on getting better every day. What if someone promised you $10,000 for every shot that you landed in that basket in 20 minutes and you only get 10 tries? You probably break out in a sweat, because I just me thinking about it, I break out in a sweat right now. You'll be nervous. You'll be like, I can do this. I got to do this. This is easy. I can do this. I can do this. And then you don't do it. It's the same thing with procrastination. Any activity, the more pressure you put on yourself, the more likely you are to perform worse, because they're saying you got to only get 10 shots and you're going to get $10,000. So you only got 10 shots, not 11, not 20. You just got 10. And if you get 9 and you miss them and you miss the last one, that's it. So we even have to take time when we're overwhelmed or in fear of something. We have to take time and do breathing exercises. I have this Apple Watch, and it throughout the day, it'll say it's time for your breathing exercise. And I just stop what I'm doing and breathe for a couple of seconds, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, and then going on about my day. And then find you an accountability partner, someone that truly believes in you, not a naysayer, not someone who's envious of you, but not someone who's trying to outdo you or do better than you, because we all have different goals. But as a friend or an acquaintance, your goal is to pray for that person to be successful and vice versa. So find somebody that understands what your goal is or your journey, and then let them be your accountability partner and let them help you. But remember, the journey that you have is for you, not for them. So you just need moral support, right? So the example with the ice cream, someone mentioned to me, you finna do ice cream and you're already doing D-flat Tommy water and you have a radio show. The sky is not the limit for me. I have been saying one day I'm gonna reinvent my grandmother's homemade ice cream and her homemade tea cakes. And years have went by and I didn't do it. But guess what? Now I just decided that I was going to do it, and I'm doing it. Regardless of what somebody else feel I should or shouldn't do. This is for me. I want to keep my grandma's legacy going, and I am going to do the darn thing. Period. End of discussion. Right? And so it's okay if they don't understand. It's okay. But once you share your goals and your dreams and your aspiration with someone, then your mind, the more you talk about it, write it on a little sticky. Put it in the rooms you frequent most. I have a sticky in the bathroom, in the kitchen, on the refrigerator, in my office, and on my dresser. So whatever goal that I have for the week is on a sticky. And as I do them, I cross them out. And so that every day, every time I go in those rooms throughout the 24-hour period, I'm reminded of my goal. And it's wrote down so that I can see it. I can visualize it. You have to visualize it and you have to write it down. It's better to think of goals while you're sitting and think of why you're going to do it. Are you serving a purpose? Are you serving a need? Are you fixing a problem? I know everybody likes to eat sweets. I know everybody likes homemade ice cream. I don't know anybody that doesn't. I'm not sure if everybody know about tea cakes. That was for the baby boomers. But tea cakes is similar, but they're not like butter cookies when you used to get the lunchroom butter cookies. And I've had several restaurants when I dropped samples off last week, they were like, I'm interested, because that's not something that you normally see in a restaurant or in a store or storefront. And so that's my goal. So I went out and bought little things to put them in and make them really decorative. And so I'm really excited about this next journey of my life. And so it's time for me to put all this stuff in writing, and it's time for me to add author to my life. And so that's my goal for 2021. Don't make life so complicated, people. At the end of the day, remember that the sun gonna still rise in the morning and the sunset is gonna still set in the evening. But make sure that when you're procrastinating, that you're tackling it, and that you're not procrastinating every single day. If it's not that important, do you really need to do it? Would anything really change if you didn't do it? Don't make it so difficult for yourself to do things. Make sure that what you're doing. Oh, hi, Dwayne. Hey, family. Hi, Dwayne. Hi, thank you for tuning in. Let me see what Katie says. She says, did you know procrastinators are liars? They lie to themselves regularly about how long it'll take them to complete a task, and that they'll have enough time to get it done. These rationalizations need to be recognized, argued against, and defeated in order to combat procrastination. Very true. That's another way to look at it. Yes. But if you procrastinate and you really want to get something done and you put your mind to it, oh, I'm sure you can get it done. But everything starts with the mindset, and everything starts with us, with me, myself, and I. So thank you very much. That's another analogy to look at. Procrastinators. Yes, Dwayne. Hey, how you doing? How's the weather there? I think Dwayne is in California. And so we want to make sure that we don't make things in our life so difficult that we can't complete it. We want to make sure that it's something like your monthly goals, your weekly goals, break them down to daily goals. You can even break them down to hourly goals if you really have that kind of time. But break it down to the task that's the lowest common denominator, that if you don't get it done that day, it's okay. But the ones you need to get done, that's going to give you PPM, product producing money activities, you want to make sure that those are the ones, your daily tasks, that you do it. If you say you want to make 5,000 in 30 days, then if you have a product or a service or brand, how many of those products would you have to sell every day to get to 5,000, right? So how about just trying to sell one product a day for $160 or $120, right? Make it easy. So if you want to do 5,000, start with 1,000 and then see how many products you would have to sell per hour or per day or per week to get to that goal. And then once you reach that goal, then go, if you start with a 500, then go to 1,000. If you start with 1,000, then go to 1,500, and then work your way up to 5,000. I don't think a person should just dive right into 5,000. They can't even make 500. But some people do it, and then they're disappointed or they're disgusted that it's not working. You have to take baby steps. You have to crawl before you can walk. My goal for D-Flat Tommy Water was first 2,000. That was 3 years ago. Then it went to 5,000. Now I'm at 10,000. And because of the pandemic, it kind of fluctuates, right? But my goal for the first quarter, which is finishing out February and March, is between 10 and 15,000 a month. That's the goal. And so I did the numbers of how many 6-packs, how many 24 packs, or how many 30 packs I would have to sell on a daily or weekly basis. And I have that on my office, on my board. So if I don't reach that goal, at least I'm close to that goal. And then I'll be figuring out what I need to do as far as marketing or branding to get there. So I have some things that I'm working on, and I have some classes I'm taking to get to that point. And so that's what I have. I want to do a recap. So what I want to talk about is, things we have to do if we really want to do something and we don't want to make excuses. We can find a way to do it. So if you want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll make an excuse. That's just point simple. Those, that's what we going back over. And then if procrastination, it sneaks up on all of us because none of us are perfect, but we have to find a way to get around that. Whatever your goals are, finish those goals out. If you have to start at 5 in the morning and get those goals done by 12, then do that. If some days you want to start in the afternoon and sleep in and you want to get them done by 10, then do that, right? Some people are morning people, some people are midday people, some people are night owls. Sometimes I'm a morning person. I can get up, and when Ellie leaves out, I can get stuff done and be done at 10 or 11 o'clock. Then some days I want to sleep late, and then I'm a night owl. I'm up to 1 or 2 in the morning. So you have to find a balance and figure out what works for you, because what works for you may not work for Darcy D, and vice versa. Now, this is Tip Tuesday. And so I like to offer business tips for entrepreneurs or people that want to be an entrepreneur or people that are hustlers or bosses. Here are some tips for Tip Tuesday, and then we're going to close out the show. Tips to help improve your business. Number one, you want to just start. You will learn so many lessons by just doing, and you're going to make mistakes along the way. That's a part of growing. That's a part of wisdom. That's a part of knowledge. The more knowledge you have, the more powerful you become. Intellectual Radio's logo is Feed Your Brain. So everybody should have a tagline for their product, service, or brand. Number two, turn what excites you into capital so you can do more of it. Mine was weight loss. People are always going to be dealing with weight loss. They're going to be always having a playground or that little midsection they're going to want to tone. And that's why I came up with D-Flat Tummy Water. It's also good for your body because it's made with water and it's made with everything organic, and our body needs more water. We should be drinking 64 ounces of water a day. And so if you're not, you need to call 708-998-3799 and get your free sample of D-Flat Tummy Water today. Now, and number two, with the baking, I cherish the memories of being in the kitchen with Big Mama and my dear making tea cakes and homemade ice cream. And so when I make them now, when I make the tea cakes, which I'll be making some more this Friday, and the flavors of ice cream, I think about the memories and I hold on to those memories because nobody can take the memories away. And when I'm making them, I think about Big Mama and my dear sitting there as we were making them as kids. So that's something I enjoy, but that's exciting me to turn it into a business, right? So number three, business opportunities are always coming and going. So you have to be mentally prepared and your mindset has to be ready. So when the business opportunity comes in front of you, that you're able to discern it, accept it, examine it, and use your mindset to determine whether it's good for you. Number four, don't wait for the perfect moment. We have to create the perfect moment. Create the perfect moment. Start right now. If not today, then when? We have to start today. Nobody is going to take care of us but us. Period. Number five, be very big. Set very big challenges for yourself. So your goals, your aspirations, set the bar high and then aim high. It's just you. It's me, myself, and I have to figure out a way to get it done, period. Number six, work on whatever you are passionate about. I was passionate about keeping my grandmother's legacy alive. It took me some years, but it's here and we have arrived. So figure that out because everybody's goal is different. Whatever, make your passion your paycheck, whatever that may be. And guess what? People are waiting for you to launch your product, your service and brand, because those are your clientele and they're waiting on you. And guess what? They'll wait for you. Because why? Because you're worth it. You're worth waiting for. Number seven, if they're not calling you crazy, then you're not thinking big enough or you're not dreaming enough. Folks always say, girl, you finna do something else. I'd be like, yeah. They'd be like, go for it, girl. Let me know if you need some help. So make sure that if you eat, sleep, and walking and talking about it, you're going to get it done. You're going to get it done. I got faith in you and I believe in you. Number eight, learn by doing and by falling over. So you're going to make mistakes. Just embrace them. Don't be fear to fail and don't be fear of success. It happens every single day. People are becoming millionaires in a pandemic. Imagine that. Imagine getting paid. Imagine having 7 streams of income or 5 and getting paid every other day or once a week from a different stream of income. Imagine waking up. I woke up the other day and I had like 11 orders of D-flat Tommy water and I was asleep. So I woke up to cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Come on, you can do it just like I can. Number 9, hire people smarter than you. I had to learn that the hard way. I think I'm smart and intelligent, but guess what? There's somebody smarter than me, and there's somebody who can get the job done quicker than me and efficiently. So hire people who are smarter than you, but make sure you know a little bit about what they're doing, but make sure you hire people who are smarter than you. And you can't do everything. Outsource. You're only one person and you only have one life to live. Number 10, take the best and leave the rest. Find out what works for you in your camp or in your community and stick with it and help it grow, nurture it, nourish it. If it ain't working for you, get rid of it and find something else that works for you. Number 11, listen more than you talk. That's a problem for me. So pray for me because I'm working on that because I have the gift of gab. And unless I'm asleep or sick, I'm talking. So I have to learn to listen because sometimes the nuggets that I need or I'm searching for or discerning, someone has spoken to me, but because I was trying to talk, I couldn't hear. So we listen to speak, and we have to listen to what the person is saying and not being so anxious to respond. Listen to what the person is saying to you. Dissect what they're saying to you before you open your mouth again. Period. That's it. And then the last one, don't dwell on failure. You made a mistake, get back up. You made a mistake, get back up. If you make a mistake, you're not perfect. Some people haven't even made their first mistake. So you are ahead of the game. And if you stop and you start over, guess what? Now the stuff that you learned prior before starting over, now you're not starting from new, you're starting from experience because you know not to make that same mistake again. I mean, do y'all hear what I'm saying? I need you guys to really listen. This is your time to shine. God, I believe this pandemic was made to slow all of us down because we were always in a hurry. But now we have time. And I want all of you all to take this time to build a relationship with God, to build a relationship with your family, because your family is most important to you. And then work on your business, work on cultivating your customers and your clients, showing concern, showing empathy, saying hello, saying good morning, saying have a nice day, opening the door for someone in a store, saying hello, checking on your neighbor, seeing if they need anything from the store. I had a post that I posted, I think last year, and it came up in my feed the other day where I had went grocery shopping for my neighbors, my dad, and I think my auntie. We have to support each other because guess what? All of us listening, one day we will be seniors. Some of us are already seniors. And guess what? We want people to check on us, to love on us. And if not now, then when? So hey, Wanda Walker, hey, girl, call me, because I got something for you. So make sure you call me. Call me, Wanda Walker. It's good to see you. Thank you guys for being my virtual co-host today. I love all of you. Each and every one of you all have a special place right here. And I thank you all because without you, I wouldn't be able to have my show. And I appreciate each and every one of you all because you could be doing something else. But I think these nuggets are going to help all of us grow and mature even more. And so I want us all to work on being better and getting better every single day because we are still here. And we survived. We made it to the other side of 2021, and a lot of people didn't. And so because we here, God is not through with us yet. And so there's things still we need to do. But we also have to practice humility. We have to practice love, and we have to be empathetic to people. We're not perfect, so stop judging. We have to all work together. We are in this thing together. We're only going to succeed if we work together. And that is my time. I was hoping that one of you guys call me Can one of you all, my virtual co-hosts, call right now to 708-223-8953 so I don't have to go home with this gift card? I'm going to give you the phrase that pays right now, and you got 5 minutes to call into the studio because I want to bless someone with this gift card. And so the phrase that pays is your life skills, is your message to the world. Make sure it's inspiring. If you could tell me that phrase verbatim, word for word, or tell me one of the two topics I spoke about today on today's show, this gift card has your name written on it. Call right now, 708-223-8953. I want to thank all of you all for tuning in today. I hope that these nuggets help you in your business, help you in your life, your marriage, your relationship. I'm telling you guys, if you practice one or two of these nuggets, the sky is not the limit. It's time to be dope. And I believe that you can walk into your dopeness right now. This is your time. Financial blessings for everyone. Remember, beast mode in 2021. Thank you guys for tuning in. You still have 3 more minutes. By the time I close out my laptop and pack up my bags, call 708-223-8953 and let me bless someone with this Walmart gift card. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please watch your surroundings. Please keep in mind with this carjacking, make sure you're able to get in and out of the traffic. How you get it? Hold on, we got a caller. Welcome to Intellectual Radio. Who do I have on the line?
Mrs. Jackson.
Hi, Mrs. Jackson. How are you?
I'm doing very well.
Good.
I called in I think I have the phrase. Is it too late?
No, it's not too late. What's your first name?
Alitra.
Alitra. Oh, hi, Alitra. Okay, okay. What is the phrase that pays?
I believe it's your life skills is measuring. The life skills is measuring what you experience. Did I not get it?
Not quite. Not quite.
Not quite.
Not
okay.
quite. The phrase that pays is your life skills, is your message to the world. Make sure it's inspiring.
Make sure it's inspiring. All
yes,
right.
yes.
Well, your program is inspiring, so I wanted to call and tell you that anyway.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you tune in next week because there are bigger and better prizes starting next week.
I certainly will. Stay blessed.
You too. Thank you, sweetie. Thanks for calling in.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, man, she was right there. She was right there. Okay, I'm finna log out, but if you want to call in, you're sure more than welcome to call in for the phrase that pays, 708-223-8953. I just want to say this one quick thought. You know, with these carjackings, please, people, be very, very careful out here. Give up your car. You got insurance, but you don't have another life. Do not be trying to fight with these people about your vehicle. Give it up. When you're at a stoplight, watch your surroundings. When you're going in and out of a store, watch your surroundings. Try not to be by yourself. And if you are, try to get in before it gets dark because it gets dark early. When you're at a light, make sure you can go left or right. There's enough space in between you. If you have to back up, go out left, go out right in an emergency. Don't get too close to the car in front of you and vice versa. Make sure you have enough room to back out. They're leaving paper on your cars and telling you they bump your car and get out and look. I ain't getting out of my car under no circumstances. If you put tape, glue, whatever on my car, people be blowing at me and I don't even look up. I'm telling you, do not get out your car, ladies, men too. We have to be careful because sometimes they can take your car and they don't do anything to you. But other times they can take your car and still shoot you or kill you. So please be careful. My question regarding these carjackings is, where are the parents of these 13 and 14-year-olds? Where are the parents? Because you cannot tell me that if you're 13 and 14 years old and you're my child and you're living in my house, that I don't have no inkling of what you're doing. Something is not right with this picture. And I pray that God exposes whoever is involved in this, because people are losing their lives unnecessarily. And what I hear is that it's either gang initiation or they're taking your vehicle to create another crime. And they're using young people so that the adults that are behind it won't get any time. But the young people, because they're young, they won't get any time. But it's just a mess all over. So please be careful out here in these streets. Women, if you don't have to carry a big purse, less money, less credit cards, get you a purse you can just throw over your shoulders and watch your surroundings. Again, thank you all my virtual co-hosts. I appreciate each and every one of you all. Wanda called me, Cheryl called me, Alitra Jackson, awesome sister, woman of God. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate you and everything you do. And in closing, thank you, super producer. Build your own dreams, or someone else will hire you to build theirs, and that would be me. Thank you for tuning in, and have $1 million day. Bye-bye. I want to play my song, but I don't even see it. But I'm good. We out.